What's up, guys? So I am currently 10 weeks in that stage in London, and this week you're going to see the second leg workout I do of the week. So last week you would have seen the first one, which was mainly quad dominant and glute. This week it's very hamstring dominant. There is also quads thrown in there, but the majority of the work is done through the hamstrings. So it's just a little warm-up exercise that I do pretty much every time I train legs. As you can see, the movement is nice, slow, controlled. I'm coming up and squeezing hard at the top. Then I moved on to RDLs, which is just another warm-up set. I think there's like 40 on the bar there. Really concentrating and going down slowly. As I'm coming up here, it's really important that you try pull the ground together and squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. So you see they're right at the top, the glutes are coming forward and I'm squeezing. And also keeping the back nice and strong. This is actually one of my favorite hamstring exercises, and I can go quite heavy on it, as you'll see in the following clip, simply because my hamstrings are strong and I really have worked quite extensively on this exercise to get it right. Also, I trained with Paddy today, who's a good mate of mine and one of my clients, so he jumped in and that's who's recording these clips as well. So a massive thank you to Paddy, wicked mate, really good form here as well. We've been working Paddy about 3 to 4 weeks, and the drastic improvement in his leg strength is definitely notable, mainly because he's training with me, I suppose, and legs is my specialty. So as you can see here, I think there's around about 140 on the bar, and the movement is really slow and controlled. There's no point rushing through these. You're just trying to keep tension on the hamstrings the whole way down. I like to put a tiny little bend in my knee. Some people keep their legs completely straight. Some people bend their legs quite a lot, but I keep a soft little bend in my knee. The back, as you can see there, is perfectly flat. There's no arches in it or anything like that. Coming up and squeezing as hard as I can. So there was 4 sets of this with 8 to 10 reps, and like I said, I was around about 140 kilos on that bar. Thankfully, my strength hasn't actually decreased yet. Although I'm only 4 weeks on prep and the calories have dropped quite naturally, the strength is still there and I'm feeling really comfortable at this weight, and I actually felt like I could have possibly bumped this up to maybe 160 and still been pretty comfortable at that weight. It's still probably good. I banged out 8 to 10 reps. Like I said, my hamstrings are pretty strong anyway, but just the strength is really there and the motivation is at an all-time high right now. I'm literally loving prep, which is quite unusual because last time it was a little bit of a struggle, even though this time I feel like I'm starting off in a way better position. I'm leaner, I'm stronger, and I'm more comfortable under the weight as well. I'm not afraid to really go for those heavy weights like usually I wouldn't, simply because you're in prep mode and you're like, oh, I can't lift the same weights, but this time mindset is completely different. So then we moved on to a split squat using 2 30-kilo dumbbells here, and this is an unusual one. So we went 10 reps on the left, 10 reps on the right, and then you see in a minute I'll just drop the dumbbells and go for another 10 on just free weight, and these burn like hell. I mean, these are excruciating. So basically what you're doing here is you're keeping all the weight on your front foot and you're driving up through your quad, so you should really feel it on the outer sweep. Dumbbells gone and just straight into nice reps. These here, the pain will literally be building up. You can see it on my face, but I love this exercise. This is where I think I get the majority of my development on the outer sweep of my quad, is from this exercise. As you see, it nearly collapsed there. But yeah, really, really good exercise. Anyone who struggles with getting that outer sweep in their quad, throw this into your workouts and I guarantee you will feel it more than anything, but they will definitely start to develop, and you'll notice it pretty much straight away. I love doing a little dance at the end of my sets as well, just in case you haven't noticed. And here's Paddy, just dropped down the weight a little bit because I want him to concentrate on his eccentric movement, keeping it nice and slow. And absolutely perfect reps, good and strong as well. And really important, keep that chest, shoulders up and high and strong as well. Don't be bent over on this, don't have an arch in your back. Keep everything nice and solid and strong. And like I said, all the pressure is on that front quad as well. The back leg is literally just for stability and balance. And you'll actually feel, as you go down as well, when you switch legs, you'll still feel that back leg, your quad will be burning like hell. And don't exactly touch the ground here. Paddy's going about an inch off the ground. Just down deep enough so you're also hitting a little bit of glute in this movement as well, and hamstring when you go deep enough, but the majority of the movement is on the quads. And Paddy's going to drop these dumbbells in a minute as well, and as you can see, just going to go for free weights again. You can see their pain really building up on his face here. These are relatively simple exercises, quite like a walking lunge as well. But I feel like with this, I probably wouldn't be able to do walking lunges with 30 kilo dumbbells just due to stability and core stability. But I feel like when they're static, you can bang up that weight a little bit more and just go for it. Once again, I think I felt like I could have gone heavier than 30s. I think I could have at least gone for 40s on these and been, well, I say comfortable, but still in pain. But I feel like I could have banged it up to at least 40 kilo dumbbells. Next, we moved on to a leg press, really focusing actually on hamstrings here and going deep and driving up through hamstrings and glutes. Not so much quad, because the quad work is pretty much done there in that last one. And we're kind of switching it every time. So it's like a hamstring, a quad, a hamstring, a quad. That's how we're switching it up. And there was 3 sets of 20 reps on this. So this was a nice little burnout basically. Paddy's going nice and deep here, driving up through the heels to keep all the pressure on your hamstrings as well. Really tough here. We had about 100 and something kilos on there. I think it went up to 150, which isn't heavy for me, but I really wanted to just feel it and properly squeeze out every rep. As you can see, then again, we jump back onto a quad exercise. So we're straight back into leg extensions. And this was a bit of a funny sort of set. So we did like kind of a drop set with partials. So basically what you're going to do here is you're going to go for your first set, which you see there, I dropped it down after. So first set, you go 12 reps. You pause at the top for a little bit and squeeze if you can. Drop the weight by 1, just drop it down 1 and then go for another 10 reps. And then you drop it again. And then you're going to go for another 8 to 10 reps if you can. And actually this is my partial set. So you can see there, nice little partial reps, just banging them out, just getting that blood flow the whole way up through your legs. Quads at this stage, burning, absolutely on fire. Paddy once again sitting in, nice extension all the way up. Getting really good range of movement there as well. At this stage, your quads are just on fire. There is no denying that. Then we moved on to the baby cows just to train these guys. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a slagging on the weight here on my Snapchat. I have this whole workout out on Snapchat as well. If you haven't checked that out, it's DaraC13. Make sure you add me on there. So that's pretty much it, guys. We did 3 sets of 20 on this, and that is my second leg workout of the week. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you again soon.